Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Propagandacast with Age of Charlemagne, the Danish campaign kingdom. Campaign continues here with me, your host, Imperial Dane, King of the Vikings, whatever they call them here. Ready to strike fear into the hearts of the Franks. Those Frankish bastards. So we have taken here our first steps into West Neustria. Rennes and Nantes has fallen. Bayeux is the only thing left here of this province. And Paris is close by alongside Poitiers, or Poitiers, with some Frankish rebels here in Angoulême. And we got here the Taifa of Saragossa alongside the Emirate of Cordoba pushing up from Spain. So it looks like all of Spain has fallen to the hordes of the Caliphates and Taifas. So this should certainly be a bit interesting as well. In terms of economy, there's not much to do here. Nope. Oh, right there. There is a bit I can do. Just a bit. Let's set up a goldsmith there, I think, for good measure. Here. Can we upgrade the mine? Oh, yes we can. Kind problem there. Overall looking good there as well. So let us end the turn and see how the Franks respond. Immediately at all to the assault of the Danish kingdom. Or Viking kingdom, which does strike as a bit of a peculiar method to choose there. Why not Kingdom of Denmark instead of just Kingdom of the Danes? Going for the Kingdom of the Vikings does strike one as a bit peculiar. Pagan rituals. There we go, let's head towards that. We can get sacred shrines now for some better bonuses overall. In terms of religion and such. Plus it actually gives us Imperium points. That's not a bad thing at all, since that's what we kind of need to sort of hit the final tiers. In terms of here, we need to sort of hit up there, so getting something up there would be good. Well, so far, no response there, heading towards Bayeux. Setting up a thing there. There we go, we got the Frankish cavalry, which is definitely looking quite armoured. So again, once the armies do arrive, they will be quite sizable. That is for sure. That goes down as well. Down on that, repair. I guess I could try to push towards Poitiers. Well, I can. This is still going to take some time, so no reason to hang about. Moving ahead my forces there. I need something here to help with religion, but we're already working on that, and public order and the likes. At the very least, we can move down to sort of scout ahead, see if there's any Frankish elements nearby. There is not. Well, in that case, we'll seize Poitiers while we're at it. And the faster I can sort of grab something before the full might of the Frankish kingdom hits me, the better, I might argue. Or at least suspect. Is that necessary? Oh yeah, we still got that nasty Christian influence there. Need to push that out again. Sigrid.
How can I help?
Get something there. And Sigurd, the new master. Do you have any Byzantine turncoats? There we go. Ding, 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 and ding. And quickly pushing up there for some extra resources. Splendid. Splendid, I say. Yeah, I probably could stand to pop out at least one of those, since I don't need that, but I'll create the other one in the meanwhile. Now that things are rather settled, no reason to have two of those to sort of do things. Just one is probably fine enough to sort of do most of the work, plus of course get us the prestige we need. Well, the Imperium points.
A treaty would be an arrow shot with deadly intent against our mutual enemies.
They are afraid of me, are they? Perhaps we can... well, if they're only willing to pay 1,000 for being guaranteed not getting an axe in their face, you know, you're clearly not that willing to not getting axed. I'm afraid. So no deal. Then we got those mounted spearmen, they got mounted archers too. Basically meaning, I mean, in theory you could have an army that could sort of just have infantry and such in, but still be able to move around like cavalry, which is certainly quite nasty, and I believe to a certain extent some elements of the Frankish army actually did operate with that, though I'm less sure as to how sort of it overall worked with in that period. So what could we put up here? Well, since it's a trade city, we might as well keep with that. Let's have some trading stuff. Nothing further here. Well, spies and assassins could always be helpful. Just upgrading. Upgrade that one so we can get up a champion tool there. Quimper shall be the Frankish military outpost of the Danish kingdom. Mathraful. Yeah, let's get that up as well. Very good. Could we upgrade that one? Nope. Well, actually we can place this one with a little thing there to sort of allow us to fully upgrade this. That would be very nice. Everything's looking pretty well. All the way up here in northern Scotland. Yeah, we can definitely stand to clear that one out. We shall shift you out with a... oh, we can't. Don't have the research for that. Well, upgrade that one as well. The more Imperium points, the better, I believe. So... can we strike his charges? Not quite. Well, we'll keep the army here at Rennes for just a bit while we wait for it to settle down just a bit. And for those who are not aware, Imperium points are basically what I need to sort of hit the victory. Guilds have already hit sort of a short victory. Now we're moving towards a long victory. There's also an even longer victory, but that basically requires taking a lot of territories, and that might just get a bit too much of a grind, which is not particularly funny. We're basically setting up these things here, help with religion, which means these provinces will be less Christian, more pagan, which all means I'll have less problem with religious differences, which can be quite a problem. No battle here, there's obviously not much to that, so just auto solve it. Going through the Western Kingdom's stout defences, or as stout as they could be in the face of the might of the Danish kingdom. That out, we'll keep that. Keep that very much, thank you. Salt is always good. Salt is in fact a very important resource. Back in the ages here, in fact, was quite expensive, and was actually quite lucrative. Particularly since it was a very good thing to preserve food with back then, where you didn't have refrigerators and the likes. Salting it was definitely one of the easier methods. Of course, I'll smoke it and such. Ready for battle. So there we go, making good progress. I'm sort of Paris now. Knocking that down. Actually, let's just fix it up, then turn it into a pagan site. Get that going as well. Jolly good. Jolly good, and there you go, setting up a sacred spring. And then we can actually upgrade that for something bigger. Yes. Ready for orders. So far making good progress. The Frankish army is yet to appear. If I believe correctly, we can check here, for example, he is fighting the Avars, the Lombards, Benevento, Bohemia and Spoleto, which basically means most of his armies are around Italy and Eastern Europe, whereas I am in the far west, basically meaning most of his armies are far away and cannot immediately respond to my assaults. That's probably why there's, not exactly much of a immediate crackdown here on my advance through his western provinces. I'm basically just sort of carving away at western France.
What do you wish of me?
Not that I'm immediately complaining, but obviously for the viewership there might not be as much in that, just sort of watching me in France. But once they're here, it's going to hurt. Once they're there. That's a bit the problem. Once. I mean, he might of course try and raise some more army in the process, but it's going to be a bit tricky there. Got a large rebel army here. I could probably deal with that, though. There might in fact be a good battle in that. There.
Thirsty for battle.
Well, could seize Paris. Not exactly the capital. That is Aachen over there. There and down there. Getting ourselves some spies to look ahead here to spot out where the armies are. But I could probably just rush Paris. In fact, Paris is barely garrisoned, so might as well. There we go. Paris is now Danish.
For the tribe.
I've suffered some loss. All of my berserkers for some reason have died in the autumn matches. You'd think, I mean, they're supposed to be the best, yet they die like flies. Strikes me as a bit peculiar, to be honest. They're peculiar. Oh well. Since we don't have anything to sort of really do with that immediately, it has a very high chance of bringing down some nasty diseases, so let's not. We can always rebuild it later down the road, but immediately, you know, let's not. We can need some more troops here. I guess I could shift up Mjolnir's Retribution, hand over the one remaining Berserker unit, and otherwise I guess I need to train up someone to bring over more if necessary. Just wait for that. I suppose I could also just tie up some mercenaries, I imagine. No? Someone's been eating up the mercenaries, I imagine there might be some armies nearby. But let's go down there towards Angoulême. Yes, this is looking better. We've still got an advantage, but it's not quite as clear cut. It's also quite a large army, so I guess we could do it. Frankish spearmen, levy spearmen, mounted archers, regular archers, levy archers. That's quite a garrison there, really. Strange though. Right, let us charge in, clear out the Derapose. Me. I like to be able to see where I'm going. Rain. There we go, dry. That's how we like it. At least I like it. When I have to attack a town and I don't have to worry about my siege towers and the likes turning into cinders. So.
Missile-armed warriors! Friends, you know me, and how hard I will try to spare even a single drop of my fellow.
Got our Armorican cavalry here.
But some will die today, as our brothers have fallen before. Today we fight for them and the glory of the gods.
Oh, you're moving up as well there. Got our mercenary skirmish cavalry also heroically riding forwards.
The enemy. We hunger for blood and battle. Set them alight.
Might as well set them all to fire as initially.
Warriors eager for blood. We hunger for blood and battle.
Well, seems like the city's already a bit damaged. Might as well take advantage of that, burn it down a bit further. Make it even harder for the defenders to won't defend. Strike from the cavalry. go. Think we can get on fire.
Riders on me! Advance at speed! Fire!
I believe the American cavalry, they've only got a few spears on them, but you know,
By your command!
just the need to get off a few. Skirmishers can be quite evil, of course they need to get close, which is basically their weakness. Go! Oh, they didn't do so much, the shields absorbed most of it.
Missile cavalry ready!
There we go, that's a better hit. And the guardsmen there guarding their generals getting cut down by the fire arrows. Absolutely slaughtering. And there we go, in fact the general's already dead.
Excellent!
Apparently they got as much as the other ones. Perhaps I think some other units our way though. That was pretty much the defense there. So with that we can rush in. Setting up some axemen to flank in on the west side. We shall repeat the trick here.
They will bleed and destroy the enemy tower!
Keeping the housecarls and the swordsmen here. Well, the hitmen really, in reserve.
Yours to command!
Wow. I do believe this army does have dread. Yes, indeed it does, meaning they have absolutely terrible morale already. I mean, that only makes it easier, and it's only one of the ways, as the Danes are basically ensure, you know, you don't have to keep running around after archers. I mean, with dread, once the army's broken, they run as well, because they're absolutely terrified what you're going to do with them once you catch them, because obviously, you're not going to be nice to them, the little bastards. Some Frankish spearmen there under Theodebert, but that's not lasting too long there. There's the units on the run here. They're already abandoning the city. So many Frankish running around there, so the city's burning around them. Has already burned down. That ended up being a bit easier than anticipated. I mean, dread is really a powerful ability, as you might be noticing. I mean, just having the ability to lower the enemy's morale by quite a bit there has a massive effect there once the general dies and there's no way of really keeping order. While they do have, I believe, some disciplined troops, it's not them, that's for sure. It's not them. Pretty much meaning I have an easy time with this. There we go. With this, the cavalry breaks disgracefully. There we go. You suffered 116, 55, but the sheer initial moments basically broke their morale. That was quite painful. Did you have to do that?
Ready for orders.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Ready for battle.
Yup. -6 enemy morale. That's how good they are.
Ready for orders.
At this point, I'm just thinking I might just go to war with them, just, you know, so I don't have it too easy while we're waiting for the Franks.
For the tribe.
I mean, they can't be that much harder. I think. What could we build here? Guess we'll set the surface mine. Not much else to do, really. Not much else to do, really. Bordeaux there under the command of the Typhus Saragossa will bring up some more spies, I think.
I am the...
So you can get an idea what is going on there before maybe rushing in
Thirsty for battle.
heedlessly,
Warriors
senselessly.
all.
We could get some more Morrigan cavalry, but I think we'll just go for some Frankish armoured swordsmen. Buff up the lines a bit. Here there's nothing still. For this I've taken some rather decisive steps into the Frankish kingdom, I do believe. What was it? Right. Right. I should probably raise another army, in particular if I intend to go to war with the Emirate and the Taifa. That would probably be a very good idea. Yes, I can see that. He doesn't even exist. Ah, yes, my lord, that would be Sir not appearing in this match. Well, seeing as the other one's sort of getting the frontline duty, I suppose we could just... Goldsmith. More money. More money for the Danish coffers.
Warriors all.
There we go. What to set up here? Kind of want to do that, so... Suppose we'll set up a guardhouse just in case of that, since I'm intending to start another war zone. See, oh, melee, that's a pretty good one. More experience for the men. Quickly upgrading. Let's start with the cheaper stuff first. Slowly build up there while we wait for this to get slowly built up. Of course, we got this. Need warrior cultures to get up to a wrestling arena.
Ready for battle.
Slowly getting there with this province. Just needs a bit more before I think we can leave it completely. We shall hang about here a bit, I think. Maybe throw some more men onto and get some more elite troops easily from here. I think it's going to take too long there from the time being. Overall, looking rather good. Still no response from the Franks as of yet. They have yet to make a move towards the Danish army. Waiting, hiding, staring. There's in the turn then. Spies moving out there. Speeding that out a bit. Oh, we got an army. Tours. And there you go, they're striking at Paris. There we go. Stuff's finally happening. Oh dear, the walls weren't prepared. And they got catapults. That didn't last long. Oh, they didn't even take it. Obviously, I probably shouldn't try to fight from it. All the way, we're getting there. Finally.
My lord and his chamberlains, see Mashad.
Sure, now I don't need to fight them. That'd probably be a bit silly. Wait, what? You swine! You traitorous swine! Civil war! I'll have your head for that! You asshole.
For the tribe. Fight with us.
Right, we're going to have to bring up the bigger men then to
Ready to do your
sort
duty
this
for
out,
the tribe.
this prick.
Ready for orders.
We'll have that dealt with swiftly.
Ready for battle.
The nerve. Oh, they're really bringing the big one here. Mounted spearmen, armoured spearmen, mounted swordsmen. Oh. Just you wait till I get my hands on you. You'll wish I'd castrate you. You'll wish.
For the tribe.
Asshole. Anyways, striking onwards. Got to deal here with the King's Justice, which is apparently
Warriors all.
what actually afraid.
Not possible.
Well, let's take on this army. A bit easy again once we get the general, but you know, better some than nothing. I mean, at least they're trying. Mix of mounted and mix of spearmen. I think some of them are. Rain doesn't matter here. What do we have here? We got their Frankish mercenary archers. Lots of them, in fact. It seems they go mounted archers. Slightly spiffier helmets. Got some levy spearmen. Noting, by the way, I have a mod so they look a bit more, well, Frankish, I guess. Also got a mod adding in the Byzantines, plus giving them some slightly more impressive skins as well. Also got one for the Emirate, really. Anyways, the cavalry's going to be a bit of a problem, but not too much of one, I think, if I keep the spearmen sort of properly positioned.
Scrappers ready. Poetry ever won battles. No big
Shifting up with the skirmisher cavalry first.
The enemy approaches. Quickly now.
Pretty sure they're not approaching since they're standing still, Mr. Advisor. That's the exact opposite. Well, not exact opposite of approaching, but you know, it's definitely not approaching. Hit that. And for some reason I ordered them to run me, and for some reason they decided to do it suddenly, casually. Get a move on, you lousy bastards. They're shooting after the cavalry.
Follow me.
Well, if you know, ran, no, you know, pushed your horses a bit harder, you probably would have been hit. There we go again. Double time it, you fools.
Take aim.
Go a few hits. Might want to pull back. Ah, shit, I forgot to set up skirmish mode there.
Understood. Forward.
Played too much medieval during the holidays, that was just always on.
Ready. Forward. The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Might as well get stuck in there before they tear them apart with the artillery. Alright. Now the cavalry's occupied elsewhere and is getting murdered in the process, we strike at them with the archers with our cavalry. Whoa, general getting absolutely mutilated in the process. See a loss there, that would be tragic. Considering he's not part of the family, mark the sulk in less problems internally. Which wouldn't be without its benefits. I believe I said archers, not admire the scenery. Getting some good kills in there, despite the heavy loss they suffered due to archery. Pushing back their things. Got no cavalry there to worry about. Looking pretty good despite some hairy moments, I would say. Decidedly very hairy. There you go, you got the Huskarls just tearing into them. Levy archers versus housecarls. Big axes versus small spears and chainmail. They're definitely not having the time of their lives, that's for sure. Cavalry's getting shredded. The artillery crew's holding up surprisingly well versus the axemen. Now obviously had its date of expiration.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
Just getting slaughtered. I mean, the general's still alive, which is probably why they haven't broken and run like the cowards we all know at heart they are, since that was not Danish. Byzantine.
Ready for battle. Levy, Rodan.
But even that courage cannot last for the might of the Danish kingdoms. It's very, very vicious mercenaries, including these American cavalry, which is turning out to be quite good. Quite murderously good. They're certainly so to hit the housecarls, although they have suffered quite a bit there in the process. There we go.
Enemy general is dead.
And with that goes any hope. Decisive victory. Yes! I mean, it was their most elite army. Rather basic one, actually. Composed of low-grade mercenaries and other things. Versus a army of hardened bastards with quite a reputation for being evil bastards. At least fearsome bastards. And with that, the first of the Frankish armies have fallen.
Getting on our way.
Oh, that's quite a detour. I suppose we can go for tours now.
Laying siege to their hovels.
Gotta get some more spies out to sort of check ahead there. Since I imagine that's not going to be the only two armies he's sending in my general direction. There we go. I'm guessing that one's being assembled. But the Carolingians elites got a mix of mercenaries and some mounted troops. And a bit of Frankish cavalry. Seems like there's been no upgrade for the final tier building, which does offer something a bit more heavy and substantial. There we go, now things are getting a bit more exciting. Just to say the least. And I think with that we shall stop here this evening before we carry on. I imagine there might be an assault here in the town next turn. That's going to be draining out a bit there, so we shall save that for next episode, which is in 2 days, of course. So thank you all for joining in. Hope you had some fun. Hope you learned some things. Hopefully it gives you ideas for your own playthroughs of Age of Charlemagne, or just even giving you ideas to maybe purchase it, which in case you know is lovely. So hope you all enjoyed. If you know, subscribe, like, share wherever you can, Reddit or whatever sites you might visit. Spread the word far and wide, my dear followers. And I hope to see you all in about 2 days' time again. So this is Imperial LinkedIn. Cheers and thank you all for watching. Bye!